dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down. A dashing Womble gets all over town. Whoa! Hey everyone, a raid at Dashing Womble here. Crikey, we need a bit more light in here, don't we? Anyway, let me just set up. Yay, here we go. Enough light in it. Turn that one off. Alright, well, I hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully the cooler weather is warmed up the Ted. I think it's about 30 something degrees here today. Well, oh crikey. Today, we only had a few booked for ProxyPics today, but it was another one of those days. It just grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. I think we ended up doing 12 or 14, something like that. And we've got a bunch booked for tomorrow already, and who knows how that's going to go. Blimey hell. I did get my, as some of you already know, I did go to the doctors the other day, and yeah, I got my medications for that. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, yeah, so DoorDash, I'll tell you what, not DoorDash, excuse me, ProxyPics. You know, I know that there's several people that have done ProxyPics that have had, I've done something or other, I don't know what I did. Anyway, they've had some issues with ProxyPics. You know, we're dealing with homeowners and neighbours, etc. People just, you know, looking out for people. Anyway, so we've had a few. Last week, I think it was last week, we had the police called on us. You know, I wish ProxyPics would actually have something on hand where you could put some signage on the side of the vehicle. But anyway, you know, we weren't. We know we've got a job to do. I know I've got a job to do, and we've got all the authorization to be there, so I have no care about it. So, you know, in fact, the cop that we saw last week, I think we sold him on doing the work too. But no, we did. But today was an interesting one. We've had some people come out before. We've had homeowners come out. Just tell them who you're there for. You know, whether you're there for Bank of America, Community of America, Chase Bank, whoever that you're there for. Rocket Mortgage, I think, is another. There's some other odd sounding names too. But you know, they come out. They go, well, can we help you? Why are you taking pictures of the house? We're here on behalf of Community of America, for example. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sure, carry on. We wonder if that was going to be you. Yep, that's what we do. That's all we do. Let me show them and talk to them and tell them if they want to know. Anyway, so yeah, so we've had some interesting people that we've met. No, never anything so bad, except for that grumpy one last week who just wanted to call the police. I don't even know why she even bothered to ask, but anyway, whatever, you know, we had nothing to hide. Anyway, this one today, oh my gosh, poor Andy is what I'm going to rip in. I think we're going to do that for the video title. Because I'm telling you, we went to one house, we've done all of those ones. I can't remember where we was. Possibly somewhere in Kansas we were at. Can't remember which town, actually part of the town we was in. Anyway, got to this house, just taking pictures of it. This SUV went past us and pulls into the house behind us. Again, you know, I don't care. I'm been there to do a job, right? Mrs. Womble was actually taking the pictures. And I saw this truck behind, because I'm always watching. You always got to be aware of your surroundings. So I'm watching in the mirror and I see this ripping truck, this SUV, stop. So you know they're watching us. And then they pulls on their driveway. No one's got out of the car yet. Anyway, then this woman comes up, and as I've moved down a little bit, Mrs. Womble's about to take the picture of the left side of the front left side of the house. Because we never get out and go inside or anything. I mean, it's just, or go to the back of it. It's purely for the front of the house. And the street scenes and the street sign and what else? That's it. Anyway, oh, and the verification as well as the home pictures. Anyway, so this woman comes up and she's like, can I help you? Can I help? Why are you taking pictures of this house? So I said, you know, it's on behalf of Community of America. She couldn't hear properly. I guess the engine was a bit loud for her, or she was just completely flipping stupid. But anyway, but she, Mrs. Womble's trying to tell her, you know, we're here, we've been take pictures all the time, we're doing it for... Not sure what happened there. Okay. On behalf of Community of America or whoever we was there for. And she says, well, why is that? Well, I said, well, that's the homeowners. You know, down to them, we're not privy to that information. I mean, it could be that they're refinancing, you know, selling up, getting an appraisal. We don't even know. We're just here to take the pictures, right? So then I see, as we're sat there, because we're a little bit past his house, as I'm sat there, I see a truck pull onto the driveway where we're taking pictures of. So the homeowners arrive. Think, up with it. They're bound to know. So this woman shouts over to this bloke. And I mean, if this bloke wanted to keep it flipping, you know, it's no one else's business what we're there for. And she shouts over to this bloke. I mean, she shouted over. She went, Andy! Andy, are you refinancing? I mean, the whole fucking street has heard. I mean, the whole sodding town has heard this flipping stupid tart. And she is flipping shouting over, Andy, come over here and talk to these people. Well, I'm telling you what, if I had that flipping stroppy tart as a flipping neighbour, I probably would have decked it by now, because that is no wonder he's probably wanting to get out of there. Her husband, flipping, he was stood there on the driveway. He didn't do any bloody thing. Oh my God, what a noisy flipping woman. Noisy. I mean, she shouted at him, Andy, come here and talk to these people. What the hell? You what now? No. You do not talk to me like that. He came over, this bloke's as timid as anything, comes over, he goes, oh, what are you here for? I said, we're here on, we were both saying, we're here for Community of America. Take pictures of the house. Oh, all right then. Yeah, sure, yeah, that's all right. If he wanted to keep his flipping business quiet, gobshite almighty flipping next door has just told not only their street, but the whole flipping town with her mouth. I mean, she was pissing loud. I mean, gob almighty, that's what I should call it. Gob almighty, fucking its mouth. Anyhow, So that was an interesting one. But the homeowner, he had no problems at all. He knew exactly why we were there. Gobake, who lived next door, you know, we appreciate that people are looking out for each other's homes. We appreciate it even more. I mean, our home was broken into about 3 weeks ago. We all been keep an eye out for each other's homes. But we're not here all day. But that's why we have cameras. But it's cameras and things to take care of unwanteds. Anyway, no. Holy crikey. That woman gave me an headache. It was so sodding loud. So loud. And like I said, you know, we appreciate that people are looking out for each other's homes. We have no problem with that. But when you had to shout like that, don't be stupid. It's just ridiculous how bad she was. And she stood right next to the mirror trying to flipping stop us from going away. We're not going anywhere. It was flipping so weird. I mean, good grief, flipping the little tubby person, we could have flipping run her over with the truck if needed, I'm sure, but we weren't there to flipping run, we were there to do a job. And she held us up by several flipping minutes because I had more to do. But anyway, homeowner was flipping quite fine. You know, if you do get into that situation, you do ProxyPics, etc., then tell them to call the police. The police come out and deal with it. You know that you're supposed to be there. Let them come out and deal with it. Because if we were stuck with that mouthy cow and that bloke flipping hadn't turned up, we would have just called the police or told him to call them. Because we had nothing to hide. Because that one was ready to start flipping trouble. Again, we appreciate that she's looking out for the homeowner. Well, that thing flipping hell. What's a noisy flipping person? Anyway. But no, the rest of the shift went really well. Say shift, the rest of them, we done, I think about 160 miles today. Done, I think 14 assignments. Went to one that was up north of the city. Oh, freaking, wow. In a town called Parkville. Very nice little town. Some very old parts of Parkville. And Parkville, in parts, are like that. I mean, there is hills. And where did we have to go? Up one of those bloody hills. And it wasn't far up this hill. It was like, where the hell is this address? And it was so tight. The roads are so bloody tight. I should have took a video. But I mean, we're always using those. It seems like I need another camera now. But anyway, this but a homeowner, luckily, was sat on the driveway. I was trying to figure out, well, this is where the flipping map has put us. It's right at this house. But do you think I can find a sodding number to say, yay, this is the house? No, I could not. So the homeowner sat and it's a very, very icy driveway. Very icy, thick with snow still. And he sat there in his SUV. And he was backing up, and then he wound down the window, and I said, oh, is this number whatever I need? Yep. I said, we're here on behalf of, I think it was Bank of America, I don't know, one of them, right? One of the banks. Anyway, take pictures of the house. Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Well, then I'm still trying to confirm the address. Yeah, the customers flipping, or the homeowners confirmed it, but I need it for photographic evidence, which goes up into the flipping ProxyPics system. I can't see it. I've zoomed in all on the house. I'm not getting out because it's sodding flipping icy in his driveway. I mean, it was thick. And, but I took pictures of the fault with the front and the right and the left. It was, oh my gosh. It was right on the corner. It was down the hill a little bit. It was on an incline. And up an incline. Up and down. That's what it was. It was up, and then down a little way that way. And, oh, what a flipping... What a pain of a place to be at. Anyway. But then he went away and then came back. He didn't care. I was still trying to figure out where all the address is. And I said to him, where's your house number? And he goes, oh, we don't have one. He said, we're always having problems with getting stuff delivered. Well, maybe you should think about putting a flipping house number on. Why, what? He had some stuff delivered by some wood company or whatever, and it was delivered up the street. Put a flipping house number on your flipping house, for crying out loud. The little numbers don't cost a lot. Bloody hell. Get a big flipping sign and paint the damn thing on there. I mean, good grief. Oh. And the road sign, there was no road sign on the corner where that was. And it was bizarre. That's what it was. It was absolutely bizarre. How in the world does this flipping little town get stuff delivered? I do not know. I would hate to be the postman probably gets used to it. I'd hate to be a flipping Amazon driver to go there. Or FedEx. One, you got to get the bloody thing up and down the hills. Plus there's cars either side of. And then this road where we went up this hill, his house was to the left of us. And like I said, it was going up this hill. And then over here, the road's like that. I mean, it's like that if you looked at it. But it was also going up a hill, so it was on that side. And he says, oh, yeah, he says, yeah. No, he says, there's no road sign up there. He said, that road ends. Well, I'm glad you told me that. Again, how the hell does the Amazon driver? Can you imagine being the new Amazon driver to go deliver there? Oh, shit. Anyway. So I ended up just taking the pictures, what I thought was best. Got back down the road. He said, oh, I think there's a street sign down the road to the right. Which made no bloody sense, to be fair. Actually, I don't know why the street sign was down that way, because it wasn't. Because you came out of his house, went down the hill. There was a street sign right across from us, but it didn't depict the name of the road that we were on. And it had cross street too. But it didn't depict the name of the road that we were on. And he says, oh, if you go down the end of this road, take a right, and the street sign's down there. But it's not at this street. And that street isn't this street. I don't understand why it's there. What the fuck is the street here and the sign is there on a completely different fucking road? And it's not it was very, very odd. But I got the flipping picture. I had to use the picture as also a house number 1, 2. I used it as used it instead of the house number. Got down the road a little bit, pulled over, called ProxyPics, told them what I could, because I've got someone who we have a little bit of a communication issue sometimes. But and he said, he said that's fine, just don't leave it like that. But of course at this time they're still reviewing that flipping footage, that assignment. But it was definitely an odd one. Very, very strange. The bloke was real nice, very nice, the homeowner. Got on first name basis. but and he was telling us about the judge that had just died, and they were having a wake or whatever for him. And that was all actually happening just down the street at the crossroads where we were just trying to get across, and the roads were very, very not wide. Anyway. But yeah, so yeah, you do get to run into some strange things with doing any VPN job, but definitely with a few things with ProxyPics, going to different places and that. Hang on. Well, yeah, as I was saying, you do get to get involved with some very strange things when doing all these, well, any job really. But definitely with ProxyPics and DoorDash and all that. I haven't done DoorDash for several months now, or about 6 months. But yeah, I've got a ProxyPics. I like doing ProxyPics. Not necessarily in and out the truck, vehicle, whatever it is, that jumping in and out and grabbing from a restaurant and going to deliver, run up some steps or run. Anyway, maybe that'll happen once I start flipping taking the medicine. Anyway, let's hope it helps. Got the engine running because it's bloody chilly. Turn off. But no, but yeah, you do get to see some different things and that. We do enjoy going out, get out and about a bit, do a lot of miles. But you know, still always looking. Oh, excuse me, always looking. Never ever, like I was just in Dashing Grandpa's Random Reviews live show just a little while ago, and as he was saying, you know, as we've both said in the past, and several others done too, never ever just rely on the one app. Always be watching. Always have, as I would say, fingers in different pies. Always just be on the lookout. Maybe something else will come on. Maybe something similar to what you're doing. Maybe something similar to what you enjoy doing. But what I'm going to add is, don't always rely on someone else doing an app. Go out and find your own stuff. There's opportunities everywhere. Opportunities are everywhere. You may think, you know, you may be driving down the road and go, nah, that'd be silly to do that. No, don't. Don't dismiss anything. Think more about it. Go on YouTube, see if anyone else has done it. Everything's on bloody YouTube. Go and look on YouTube. Go and look, surf the web. Everything's at your fingertips now. It's not like way back when I was growing up and I couldn't flipping get on the internet. I had to go find flipping Encyclopedia Britannica or go to the library. You know, be inventive. Don't be afraid to try something. Never be afraid to try something. If you don't try, you know, how are you going to know? How are you going to know whether something's going to work or not? Just get, if you try something, it falls and you fall flat on your ass, then so be it. Maybe you've approached it a different way, or look at it a different way. Combine it with, run it by someone else that you trust. Always do it with someone that you trust. And never, if you've got an idea, just talk to someone that you trust about it. Because you never know when that idea, maybe if you've been taken by it. But no, I would always try something. I've always done it throughout my life. I've tried different things. Hell knows where I got it from, but anyway. But it's just always try. I've had my own business doing car mechanics. That's what I trained as a kid. I've done car valeting. I added that into doing all of that. I did very well at the car mechanics when I started up the business. Very well. I just got fed up with doing it. If you've been getting dirty, if you've been 2-3 o'clock in the morning, getting the cab flipping running or whatever. Arguing with Indian people or people that didn't want to pay when I've been under their car for 3 hours. We've been trying to get it going, got fed up with it. Went into photography. Did a very good did very, very well at photography. And actually I'm thinking of doing that again, but in a different way. But anyway, but again, that all means time and devotion to do it. Devotion to focusing on it. But there's up-teen things that you can do. If you're in the food delivery, for example, food delivery isn't going so well. Like me, you used to do a lot of catering orders. I would do 3-4 a night, a shift, maybe more. It was so good. Then DoorDash changed their ways and things happened and we no longer did it. But that doesn't stop you. If you were DoorDashing, Uber Eating, Grubhub, whatever it bloody is in your town, you know those restaurants. You met those people all the time. You met the managers, you met the staff. You met your customers, flipping time in, time out. Many of us have had customers that we've dealt with time over and time over, several times a week. What's stopping you from going into that restaurant and saying, I know some of the area, I know a lot of the area. You don't know every part of the area. Never ever think that you know everything of the area. Stupid way to think. But go into the restaurant and say, use me. I'll do that. You know me, I know you. I know a lot of your customers. No, I know some of your customers. I ain't going to say a lot. I've delivered to a lot of the customers. Whether they're repeat customers is another thing. But if you can do it, then go do it. If you've got the motivation, go do it. You've already got the bloody equipment. If you've been doing food delivery, you've got all the bags. You may have a flipping cart or trolley or whatever you want to call it. You can go deliver all that stuff. Go do it. Whose toes are you going to flipping tread on? I mean, you're going to be stepping on the toes of DoorDash. Half of DoorDash are in flipping India. I mean, who cares? Just go do what you can to earn money. Even if you do flipping 1 or 2 restaurants, for crying out loud. Then motivate yourself and go through other ripping restaurants, coffee shops, etc. in your area. Just bloody hell, just bash away at it. There is always flipping things to do. So many things to do. I've seen so many things that I think that I can actually implement into doing all this work. And I thought of something today when I was doing ProxyPics. I could do that. It wouldn't be very hard to implement that. Always look for new opportunities, and not opportunities that are necessarily made by someone else. But that does make it a little bit easier. But always look for your own. You know the town you delivering, you working, whatever. You know what you're capable of. You may be, what's the word, not afraid, maybe just anxious or whatever of doing something. Just do it. Because you'll never know what you missed. Always look for new opportunities. Never underestimate yourself. Anyway, at that, I'm going to get off of here. I've got a video to finish watching. And once again, if you saw the beginning of this video or towards the beginning of it, poor Andy. Jeez. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon too. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.